What's going on YouTube? This is the exclusive Entourage in response to the alleged Bishop Thomas Weeks III and Prophetess Christina Glenn fiasco. That's right. But before we go any further, please understand, please, that everything we're going to state is fact and can be backed up 100%. They're not rumors, unlike the ones stated by individuals such as Tiffany Bowe from OuterCourtTalk.com or Simone with her YouTube video, or even Joseph Level, WQMG 97.1, based out of North Carolina in Greensboro, Nancy McLaughlin from Greensboro News and Record, or Ringo from up north with his several YouTube videos. Okay, Tiffany Bowe from OuterCourtTalk.com, very slanderous. Tell me what's on your mind, Entourage.
Tiffany Bowe, your name should be Wendy Williams.
How you doing?
And your website should be outerordertalk.com, because that's what it is.
Okay, first of all, let me start off by saying, you know what, I really got to give it up for you, Tiffany, because I can understand why you went ahead and posted this, because prior to this post on Bishop Weeks and Prophetess Glenn's engagement, I had no clue of your very existence or the existence of this website. So I understood, you know, you were trying to make a name for yourself.
A publicity stunt.
My only thing
Definitely.
was, you know, if the information was correct, I possibly couldn't even be upset. But the fact that over half the information you posted was incorrect, and I'm just thinking like, wow, how can a reporter, you know, someone with such sight as yours, be so ignorant? But then I later found out, you know, who your pastor was, and that explained a lot.
Hey.
For real though.
But what about you?
I am bothered by this site or blog or whatever you want to call it. I understand you attempted to create something where Christians can go and supposedly fellowship, possibly get the latest information, but it actually turned out to be like a gossip column. I think that was a ridiculous post. I know I and several people have tried to post positive messages about what Prophetess Christina Glenn has done for her ministry and the community. I don't see a whole lot of positive comments on there, and it's biased. And so, you know, next time you try to post something to let people know, realize that you're supposed to be a Christian site. And it's nothing but a whole lot of people tearing her and Bishop Weeks down. And as well as the people who's, you know, write in the blog, because people are not really going to want to hear the good things that men and women of God are doing. They're going to want to hear the scandalous things that they think are going on. Your information was unresearched and incorrect. I don't know. You're obviously first starting out or something, fresh off the
streets of Greensboro.
something. But you need to try that again. You failed miserably.
Big time.
And it was bad. And I mean, it just goes to show you that, you know, these people out here, so-called body of Christ, you really need to come up. That was very immature. And the fact that you could feel comfortable about posting something like that, it actually says a lot about you and your relationship with God, because it seems to me a conviction would have come over you for posting stuff, knowing what people are going to come in and say. But, you know, who am I? I'm nobody trying to tell somebody about Jesus, you know.
And also, what is up with comparing Prophetess Christina Glenn
Yes, it's
to
another
Juanita
issue.
Bynum?
Who is Juanita Bynum?
I understand, you know, there's a lot of fans of Juanita out there. You know, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But to compare these two women, I just don't understand, you know. A lot of people have so much negative to say about Prophetess Christina Glenn, but, you know, it's not like Prophetess Christina Glenn came out talking about, you know, that the Lord hasn't talked to her in 2 years, and, you know, every every prophecy she's gave in those 2 years were false. But we're not gonna talk
We're
about
not going
Juanita.
to do that.
We're not gonna go
No, we were not.
We're not
That's
gonna go
not
there.
why we're here.
That's not us.
Prophetess Glenn is all real. She doesn't have any plastic surgeries. Her
And
hair is hers.
that hair is real, by the way. Just an F1.
Very gorgeous.
And please understand, this is not. We're not Christian rationalists. We're not even members of either one of these ministers' churches. We know them.
We just come to say what's right and what's wrong.
And we would do this. You will see a lot more posts from us, but this really just brought us out.
Just disturbed our spirits.
It is because we sat back and listened to all the garbage, which is just like Tiffany's site, garbage. And not said anything, and people talk, and we hear it, and I'm just wanting to we want to put the truth out there because it obviously ain't in you. So.
But you know what I have to say though, you have to really, regardless of what you may feel about Bishop Thomas Weeks or Prophetess Christina Glenn, you got to really give it up to them because they have really remained humble. They have not responded in a negative way. Negative things have been said about them, but they have responded. To me, they have responded in the Christian way.
Yeah.
They definitely went about it in a Christian way.
Absolutely.
And I've had a chance to actually visit Prophetess Christina Glenn's website, and she has a video on there, and you can just see how happy she is. And it looks like a godly happy. It doesn't look lustful. It doesn't look distasteful. It looks very godly. So I'm very happy for her and Bishop Weeks, and I have to say you have to really take your hats off to them for remaining so respectable and not stepping or lowering themselves to respond to all these negative comments.
Yeah.
All this nonsense.
But what's next? Who's next on the list?